Okay, so today I'm going to teach you all how to make a really easy and simple dish. It's called spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. Baby, I like your style. You need to chop up your red peppers and your onions, and you need to heat up the oil and make sure it's hot before you put these ingredients into the pot. Oil is literally spitting. You then place all of that in here. Leave it just to fry on medium temperature for about 10 minutes. You don't want it to burn, but you want it to at least be soft and well cooked. So maybe add an extra 5 minutes. Well, for this spaghetti bolognese, I'm going to use corned beef, just due to the fact that corned beef is cheaper and it's quicker to cook, and it's just so much nicer. So after about five minutes of frying it, like, just check it again, just to make sure that the oil hasn't dried up and it's not sticking to the bottom of the pot. It should really look a lot brighter in colour. I should look obviously softer. By looking at it you can tell whether it's done or not. Just don't burn. 10 minutes is over. So I feel like it's done. So I'm going to add my corned beef now. And I'm just going to stir it. You can see the oil has kind of actually dried up now that I've added the corned beef. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just literally a little bit of water. You don't even need that. So I've got black pepper, all-purpose, curry powder and Maggi cubes. This will obviously make it taste absolutely delicious. So make sure. Okay, so I've added my seasonings. I'll put how many teaspoons of each seasoning you need in the bio. Don't put too much so you don't want it to taste too salty. Okay, so now I am going to put in my chopped tomatoes. This is what brings the sauce together. So I'm going to put that in there and I'm going to stir it. As you can see, obviously the chopped tomatoes have brought the sauce together, and I'm just stirring it. You can actually add some water if it's too thick, but this is just how I'm going to leave that to just cook for about 20 minutes. Well, 15-20 minutes on a low temperature. You're going to leave it. So the corned beef sauce, just make sure you stir it every now and again. Make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pot. You know, just to avoid burning, just keep stirring every 5 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, the pasta is boiling. Now, with the pasta, you don't want it to be too soft, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Whether the pasta is done, if you can literally squeeze the pasta and it breaks, then it's done. But don't overcook it. The reason why I said don't cook it too soft is because I'm going to transfer this sauce into here and it's going to cook together, meaning obviously it's going to still soften a bit more. So I'm pouring the sauce into the pasta like that. It's going to stir it in properly. Okay, so here I've covered the pasta with some foil and obviously the top. You don't want the steam to escape because you want the sauce to go into the pasta really well. You can see it's all done now. This is how it should look like.